Hello students, greetings of the day. I welcome you in this video, English Literature, Grade 8, Unit 1, Chapter 1, Doctor's Word. Introduction. The Doctor's Word is a short story from the collection of Malgudi Days by R.K. Narayan, published in 1943. In The Doctor's Word, R.K. Narayan tells a story how a doctor's word saved the life of a patient. That's the very reason his opinion was valued. He was not a mere doctor expressing an opinion, but a judge pronouncing a verdict. So students, it is a story that how doctors' words are valued by people. When all the things are unable for improving the situation of the patient, then only words, the doctor's word, and also hopes and concerns are always there to save anyone's life. Dr. Raman was an experienced doctor. He spoke plainly and always spoke the truth. So his pronouncement held in high esteem. Gopal was the dearest friend of Dr. Raman. They had been friends for 40 years. They spent their time in dining, seeing pictures and talking. Their friendship was not at all affected by change of time. Yes, it was there that uh, Dr. Raman was always busy, but his friend Gopal was there and they spent the time whenever they get the time. Dr. Raman's nature, as it is given that he was clear speaking. Clear speaking means he always says the truth. He doesn't say lie or he doesn't say wrong words so that the patient will feel happy, and the patients were also there. They always come at the end of the stage. So Dr. Raman sometime became angry that why have you come at this stage? You should come on the a day before earlier, and he scolds in that way. So this is the nature of Dr. Raman, but his words were valued very nicely, and people trust him. So now, one day what happened? Dr. Raman was informed that Gopal was ill. He was in his cabin, he was doing the operation, and after that he saw that Gopal's boy has come to the hospital, and he was shocked by seeing him. It has been 3 months that his friend Gopal has not come. They have not met, but as because of his busy schedule, he was not affected by that, and he also couldn't remember all those things. So he went to Gopal's house. Gopal was lying on the bed as if asleep. Dr. Raman examined him and gave necessary treatment. He is exceptionally fond of him and scolds Gopal's family for not notifying him earlier about Gopal's illness. He was worried about his friend's life and he had no hope of saving his life. The patient asked the doctor about his condition. He wanted to sign the will and settle the property before he dies to avoid the endless misery for his wife and children. If Dr. Raman reveals his pessimistic opinion that Gopal will not survive the night, then it would virtually mean a death sentence and destroy the thousandth part of the chance that the patient had of survival. So Dr. Raman decided to tell a lie. For the first time in life, he told his patient a lie. He informed Gopal that he would live for a long time. Gopal was relieved to hear this information. The next morning, the doctor was surprised to find Gopal alive with steady pulse. How the patient survived would be a puzzle to him all his life. Throughout the story, the Dr. Raman's genuine concern for Gopal was seen. The concern was not only with professional ethics but also with the tension that often arises when personal ethics and professional ethics intersect. It is clear that Dr. Raman violates his usual practice of truth-telling so as to save the life of his friend Gopal. Dr. Raman still remains a man of his word, though he does remain puzzled as how Gopal was survived. Human life is more important than the science. So students, here are some words which I found in your book, in your chapter. So I thought that it will be helpful for you. So that's why I have shared here. First word, shirk. Shirk means to avoid dealing with them. To avoid dealing with them. Next, burst out. Burst out means to say something suddenly and with strong feeling. Ominous. Ominous means suggesting that something bad is going to happen in the future. Wavering. It means becoming weaker. Whitewashing. Whitewashing means defeat. Next word, bread. Breed, bread, bread. So breed is the first form of the verb. Second form of the verb is bread, and third form of the breed is bread. It means produce. Curt. Curt means short and polite. Meh. Meh means used to emphasize something is not large or important. Unduly. Unduly means excessively. Rolled up. Rolled up means prepared to work. Arena. Arena means a level area surrounded by some sitting in which sports, entertainment and other public events are held. Step. Step means moved. Withdrew. Withdrew means moved back. Mopped. Mopped means clean. Brow. It means forehead. Lolly extension. It is a new upcoming land housing the rich and the influential. It's an imaginary place by R.K. Narayan. Asset. Asset means attempt or try. Sterilizer. It's a machine for making things completely clean and free from bacteria. Next word is giddy. Giddy means feeling dizzy or faint. Strain. It means worry or pressure. Pull through. It means get better. Evasive. It means not willing to give clear answer of the question. Beckon. Beckon means give somebody a signal using your finger or hand or call. Bewilderment. It means completely confused. Drew it in. To move in the direction. Exert. Try more or make a big effort. Deprecating. Strong disapproval. Whitewash. To try to hide something or wrong that you have done. Conceal. To hide something or somebody. Deliberate. Done purposely. Suffused. Suffused means spread all over. Mad dash for. It means ran quickly. And the last one, turn the corner. Pass the critical point and start to improve. So students, I hope you all have understood these vocabularies, and you can always refer dictionary, so it will be helpful for you. Thank you.